So much fun, huh? Quite interesting clothing choice. Woolly hat, jumper, shorts. Oh yes. Oh well, someone's got to be unique. So, just about to get in, move the old Baler, but obviously I've got to sit here pumping the clutch 500 times. Ooh, first time, how's that? Good morning, welcome back. It's Monday, and I hope, as always, you've had a wonderful weekend. So yeah, last week's vlog was quite good, I thought, which wasn't bad. So anyway, I'm in the fields, lovely and sunny, trying to get this out of the mess, if you remember from last week's Friday. This is the mess that I created, and I've got to try and get it out, which is going to be fun. So the first attempt, I'm just going to full send it, grab hold of it, and just drive forward, hopefully. And if that doesn't work, then I've got a couple of straps and stuff, so we'll just have to see what happens, really. But it's not great. But yeah, we'll do that now, see if I can get it out. Wow, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Hitching it up's a bit of a bastard, really, because one, you can't see the hitch from inside the tractor. It's an absolute pain. But anyway, got it out. Bit of extra mud, but never mind. So that is good news, because that means that I can get on with doing some rolling, because this field is in dire need. And we are actually allowed to do this field, which is good. So that is a good job done for a Monday morning. Not sure what I've got planned for the rest of Monday, because I've got a couple of other things to do which I'm not going to film. And a main channel. I keep saying main channel, not a main channel. Got a main video to record. So we'll just see, really. But anyway, I'm going to go back up with the roller now that I've got it out, which is a lovely. Which is the first field I'm going to do. I've got to move that round feeder, a couple of other things, and then we'll get on that job. So yeah, that was a good thing done on a Monday morning to get that back and not stuck. And I know I'm not the only person that's got one stuck this spring, which makes me feel a bit better. Just trying to avoid I've only got my boots on and my shorts, trying to avoid getting a wet foot. Oh god, that might not have gone too well. So I will catch up with you a little bit later. I just realised, because I've got the AirPods in like an idiot, that the radio is on. So I don't know how much of that footage I'm going to be able to actually show you, because it's copyright. But just thought I've got to dig the chain harrows out, because I'm probably going to harrow the bottom field before I roll it. Just to pull out some of the dead grass and to break up some of the bigger clumps ready to be rolled. But anyway, like I said, stupid novice boy error, I left the radio on. So hopefully I can show you most of that without it being copyrighted, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm back up the top now. Going to do a couple of other jobs. I'm not going to film, like I said, and then we'll catch up in a bit. Righty-ho, I'm just on my way back home from the local town, looking at a Ford Transit for a friend of mine, because he's looking at buying it, which again brings me on to another thing. So if you didn't know, I do a lot of mechanical work on cars, vans, trucks, lorries, you name it, I'll do it. Mainly as an extra source of income really for the farm, because obviously, as you probably are aware, farming doesn't make the most amount of money, so you have to do something to subsidise that, something to top the bank up a little bit, which is what I do mechanical work and mechanics for. I don't do as much as I have done previously, but I still try and dip in a bit and do some. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Anyway, the van was pretty good. Little Ford Transit, 2008 I think it was. Full service history, one owner from new. What more could any man want? Which saves me having to dig apart the engine of his old van because the cam belt snapped. So that's a lot nicer that I don't have to do that. But anyway, so I'm on my way home and I'll catch up with you when we're back at home. Oh, good morning. It's Tuesday. It's a wonderful day, really sunny, but rather windy. But other than that, it's pretty good. So I've just fed and bedded up the cows because that's just my life. And I've got to once again move the baler out because I like doing that 500 times to get to some big squares to deliver them. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll join back up with you after we've done that. Lovely. So, just about to get in, move the old baler, but obviously I've got to sit here pumping the clutch 500 times because I still haven't done the release bearing, which is very naively stupid of me, maybe, one would say. But anyway, so we're just going to move the baler with the Massey, with any luck, if I can attach it, because the Massey has no handbrake and the baler is on a pin style of drawbar. We'll just see how well this works, I don't know. And I might not be able to get out the barn because I've got a 4-loader on the front of this tractor and I'll put it in there with the other one which doesn't have a 4-loader. So anyway, I'll see you in a sec. Ooh, first time, how's that? So I've got to try and get the pipes the right way around so I can lift the drawbar up. There you go. Might be right, might be wrong, we'll find out in a second. That was like first time, but not first time lucky, it was 2 times. Alright, just do my favourite leg again, shall we? California. Right, that's the baler out of here, so I can get to these bales here. Wonderful, oh, so much fun. So I've just got to get 5 of these out onto the trailer, then we're going to deliver them. Right, that's the first 2 out of the barn. Now I've just got to put the trailer on the car and put all these 5 bales on the trailer. So I'll do that now. Rightio, I'm in the car. Just about to put the trailer on, as I said. Just wonderful. Like I say, the weather's been absolutely gorgeous. It's actually a bit later on in the day compared to when I normally start recording videos, but there we go. That's just part of life. Yeah, that's about all I've got to add to the subject, really.
Good times, we gonna get it on. The time is here now, so come with me. Hey, throw your hand in the air right now. Put 'em up, yeah. Gonna have a real good time. Gonna make this day go fine. And I know you work too hard, so come and join me, shine on. Shine on. We got the love one. It's how we stand. Let's make this a real thing. Well, everybody knows. We are gonna party on. With a heart and a mind as one. We're gonna start it up with a fire that burn like the sun. Gotta get it on.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? How terribly easy was that? 5 bales loaded up. Just got to strap them on, but I won't bore you with such awful boringness. More than I already bore you with awfulness, to be fair, but I won't bore you with that part of it, shall I not? I think that would be good, wouldn't you? So yes, Tuesday. So yeah, that's about it really. I mean, it's not going to be. I worked a lot this morning with the guys in the workshop, doing some filler repair, which is lovely. Not that I'm particularly massively good at it, but you know, I give most things a go. So there's not a great deal of content for Tuesday really. Like I say, I've just done this just because, but one of those really, just one of those days. I'm going to go in and have some dinner because it's currently 4:40, so I'm going to have some dinner. I've got to deliver these at 6. But other than that, like I say, it's been an absolutely gorgeous sunny day. But yeah, that's about it really. Tomorrow will be more exciting, hopefully. Thursday will be much more exciting. Friday will be much more exciting, and hopefully that'll be about that really. Because I don't like making boring shit content. So anyway, I will probably see you tomorrow, if not later, and we'll just get on with it really. Good morning, it's Friday, whatever the day is, Friday the 21st, how wonderful. So again, I've had an awful week, terrible bloody week, and got distracted doing many things, didn't record much, and yeah, just an awful week really. However, this morning I've just loaded up another trailer of hay, would you believe? Oh my god, fed the cows. Cows are all happy as Larry. But yeah, like I say, I've had a shocker of a week again. Probably not much in this weekly vlog. There's a little bit, got the roller out on Monday and stuff like that. Didn't do anything Wednesday, I don't think. Didn't do anything yesterday. So it's a pretty shit week. But my plan is, possibly later, I've got to do a service on a TD5, which I'll bring you along for. And possibly do some chain harrowing. And then maybe some rolling, or rolling on Monday, I'm not quite sure yet. Oh my god. But anyway, like I said, not a great week. I got to deliver this hay. But should be some stuff. I just don't know how long it's going to be. Probably about 20 minutes rather than the usual 40. But oh well, it is what it is. We just have to deal with it. So I will catch up with you a little bit later. And I'm going to go and deliver this hay. So much fun, not? Quite interesting clothing choice. Woolly hat, jumper, shorts. Oh yes. Oh well, someone's got to be unique. That's all strapped, ready to go. Right, you have reached the end of my weekly vlog. Sitting back, just thinking that it's not been a very good week. Once again, it's quite a struggle. I mean, it's very easy to get lost in jobs, very easy to just have a very forward mindset of just thinking straight ahead and forgetting that you're trying to follow a dream or a couple of other ideas all at once, and trying to narrow your mindset into the kind of the forward, straight thinking that is needed. You know, it's very easy. I do many jobs, and then after the job I'm like, oh, I should have picked up the camera. But I didn't, or I don't, or I thought I filmed something, but I didn't. So it's all a learning curve, a massive learning curve. But you have to keep going, you have to keep trying. You know, the last week I haven't uploaded a separate video, not been a video uploaded. And that's through no fault of anyone's but my own. And I'm just trying to get on the straight and narrow and navigate my way through it, because it's quite difficult. You know, you miss one and then you think, oh, there's no point in doing the next one. And then like this weekly vlog, you think, well, that's not a very good vlog. Am I going to post it? Maybe I shouldn't, maybe. But you've got to keep going, you know, even if something's not at the level you want it to be, even if it's not up here where you want the video to be, if you don't post it, you've failed yourself more than if you just post it and you know it's not up to the level that you want it to be, but you've got to move forward. You just got to keep going. There's no point sitting there drowning yourself in sorrows that you haven't done it. So it's easier just to bite the bullet, make the best out of the footage that you've got for the week, or make the best out of anything. You know, you can apply that to anything, any part of your life. You've got to wake up and you've got to realise that every day is a new day. Just because the day before's been bad, just because you had a bad week last week, doesn't mean that you can't wake up on a Monday morning and just smash it as much as you can. And that's what you got to do. You just got to keep moving forward and just keep going. There's no point in giving up. You know, like I say, I haven't posted anything the last week purely because just a spiral of things really. But this week I'm gonna absolutely smash it. It's Sunday at the moment, 3:30, and I feel good about the week actually. Hopefully the weather will be quite nice, a bit better than it is today. But yeah, I feel quite good about the week. I feel like we could make some progress this week and just keep going really. You know, it's very easy to get sideswiped, and I'm going to try not to. But full send, and hopefully it'll be a better week. And I want to up the content game a little bit and try and make it a bit better, because it started okay and then I've fallen in this little period where it's not as great as it could be. But I'm going to keep going, learn from my mistakes. The editing's getting slowly better, I think, to an extent. And it's just learning the process, you know. It's all new. And, you know, some people will make videos and not post them for ages and just keep doing it for themselves, as it were, until they kind of master it or perfect it a little bit. I've just gone full bore, straight in, no editing experience, no experience in even filming, to be honest. And it's proving more difficult than I thought it may have done. But progress is being made, videos are being made, the channel's going okay, I'm getting some views, getting subscribers, getting likes, getting comments. So what more could anyone want? Onwards and upwards, eh? But anyway, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a comment. Anything, something inspirational, anything you want really, just leave a comment. And I will see you on Wednesday with a video, because I've already got that one. And then Friday, I will see you again. So without further ado, I will see you on Wednesday, and I hope you have a good start to your week.